Hello, good afternoon, this is Diecast Luna. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the episode of Vintage Matchbox Mondays. And as I mentioned in a previous video, I think the last video that I uploaded, that I've got, or I bought, a fair size box full of mixed vintage pieces, mainly Matchbox. There's Matchbox, Racing Champions and Corgi pieces. I think there's not many Racing Champion pieces, there's only a couple of pieces from Racing Champions, and the majority of the cars, I'd say at least just over half, are NASCARs and the other half are mixed Corgi. So anyway, it's going to be an interesting episode, plenty of vintage pieces to be looking at, and like I said at the end of the video, I am going to be doing a giveaway, because like I said, some of the pieces I already have, but anyway, more about that at the end, so stay tuned. So this is the box that I bought, not that you can see it very well, so let's put the camera up a little bit and you can sort of see, and it's weighty because it's full. All right, so we'll remove some of the cars off the top and then you can see what I'm on about. So you can see there's boxed Corgi underneath them cars. There's also boxed Matchbox underneath those cars, and most of the cars you're looking at on top are Matchbox. So I'm going to go through them relatively quickly. If I'm coughing and spluttering a bit, it's because my allergies are playing up quite bad, so I apologise for that. So we'll get the loose ones, or the ones on the top, out of the way first. So this is one of the pieces that I was more than happy to come across. So it is Richard Petty's famous number 43 Plymouth Superbird, and these are getting quite hard to come by now. This is from, I believe, let's try and have a little look. I'm sure I've seen a copyright date on this from the early 90s. Yeah, look, 91. That's the copyright. So it's been in there a while. I'm not going to unbox this now. I'm going to unbox this on another occasion. Maybe Wednesday, I don't know. So there's that, which is very cool. Then we got this one, which I think says Jeff Gordon. Can't quite make it out. But again, another one from Racing Champions, around about sort of 90s. It says 1996 edition. I'm not sure what the car is. Oh, it's a Chevy. But again, I will unbox that at another time. Loads of small writing on the back, but again, a very cool piece. Now, I'm not the biggest NASCAR expert. I don't know very much about NASCAR, really, to be honest. But I do like NASCARs. They are cool looking cars. So I'm sure there's people out there watching this today that will be able to pick up what these cars, what series these cars are from, and various other bits. So I don't know a massive amount. Now this is something that I'm guessing is from Matchbox. Again, I'm not going to open this today as I've got enough to open up. But it is a twin pack of some sort. I presume these would have been like this, and it would have been in some sort of excuse me, some sort of promotional pack of some sort. But from what I can gather, they are Matchbox, and most of the Matchbox that I'm going to be showing today are from the Tyco era. And I think these are the same, but there's nothing on this. But like I said, I will unbox these at another time. So sort of saving some content for another rainy day, so to speak. But for what I can gather, I got these from a collector dealer. He was in my local area, about 5 miles up the road. My partner actually seen the cars for sale and said to me about them, and we went and got them. And I paid £40 for all this lot, which is very, very good, because I've paid £40 to £50 for one piece before if it's something that I'm after. But I've got, like I said, about 28 cars, and there's not one of them. They're all mint. Some are boxed, some aren't boxed, but they're all mint. And like I said, a lot of NASCARs, but apparently they came from a collector that apparently the whole collection came from I think it was 2 collectors that collected together. I'm not sure if it was a couple or what. The man didn't say. One passed away and the other one didn't want to collect anymore. And what I bought was, I think he bought a mass collection of like 10,000 pieces, and I've just picked up 40 of that 10,000. So, but anyway, let's take a look at some of the cars. So the first couple, we're going to pull out the loose cars. Let's put the camera down slightly so we can see. And these are very nicely made. So it does say Yamaha on the side. So obviously that is advertisement. You can see it's got a bullet there. And these do have rubber tyres. And they are just really nice cars. There you go. It says what the car is. Chevrolet. Matchbox. 1993. 1/66 scale. And like I said, they've got these massive rubber tyres. So they are very nicely detailed for a Matchbox car. You can see all the sort of safety netting on the side there where the driver would be. You can make out the steering wheel. And yeah, they are like the NASCAR. They are roll caged. These are very nice suspension. Just very, very cool. So that's that one. And then I have another one, by the looks of it, exactly the same. Rubber tyres and all that good stuff. And as you can see, they are in lovely, lovely condition. The odd little chip maybe just because of being stored. So you have to excuse my fingers as well, they're a bit dirty. I've been working on my car again and I can't get my fingers clean. So anyway, carry on. So we'll just pull out another 2 random pieces. So we've got this one. I think it says Super Flow on the side, again full of advertisement. Can't see what that says. That say Coal Trickle. So here we go. Matchbox again, made in Macau. Oh, this is 1990, so this is an earlier one. This is plastic wheels again, lots of suspension. So this is obviously older. This isn't from Tyco, and I'm sure, unless I'm, like I said, I'm not a NASCAR expert, but there was that NASCAR film that Tom Cruise, was it Days of Thunder? Is that right? And the other actor, I can't remember his name, and I'm sure his name was that in the film. Don't know. I can't quite make it out what it says. It might say something completely different to what I said earlier. So, like I said, I'm a novice. I don't know. So for those who know, I apologise. But again, cool piece. And we got this one. Mellow Yellow 51. Great looking piece. Again, I think this is a Chevy. Yeah, another Chevrolet. Matchbox. And again, this one's an early one. This is 94. So I haven't really looked at them really closely, but again, that's a cool piece. And then we got, let's pull out some more. So we got another one here. So it's got number 3, and again, plastic wheels, lots of suspension, and they're all pretty much the same car. 1990. Now I assume these were all Tyco, but Tyco didn't take over. I'm trying to think when Tyco took over. Tyco took over from about 92 until 97. Is that right? Yeah, because Macau had it from 82 to 92. Yeah, so these are still, this is before Tyco, but most of these, a lot of them in here are from Tyco. Mac Tools, very cool. Like I said, you don't have to be a NASCAR enthusiast to like these, because they are just cool pieces. Here we go, PG Tips. So it's obviously a famous tea, especially over here in the UK, the 1 cup tea. And again, I hesitate to say it's another Chevy. So very cool. And again, 1990. So let me just look at the first car again a minute. Let's see what date that's on there again, because I've forgotten already. Yeah, so these are Tyco. The first two are Tyco. The last four were from Macau era. Right, let's go and pick out two more. So again, we've got this one. You see it's a Chevy. But they are all really nicely made. Again, 1990. So very, very cool. And then we've got this one. So the person was obviously a huge NASCAR or stock car fan. There we go. So that's 2, 4, 6. So the first 6 are all from Macau era, but there is some others in here. Right, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4. They're in these little baggies. This one's pretty cool. I just like the fact it says 01 on the side. Let's remove it and take a closer look. So again, very, very cool. Looks like the same car. Yeah, exactly the same. Again, hang on. Can't see it yet. Same date. So very cool. And then another one in the baggie. I'll run through these fairly quick. Same car. And then we got another one. '98 on the side. I think it says Goodyear Eagles. They've all got suspension. So very, very cool. And the last one of the baggy cars. So actual facts, I've got it wrong. They're mainly all before Tyco by the looks of it. And this one just looks like, yeah, in the white. But again, all the same car. I'm just checking them. Yeah, 1990 copyright. So very, very cool. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 cars by the looks of it from the early 90s before Tyco. So anyway, so now we've got some other cars to look at. So we'll continue with the Matchbox. So we got this one, Matchbox, the original collectibles, and it says what it is on the side. Again, it's the exact same car by the looks of it. This one's pretty cool. American Zoom, just looks awesome with all the colours on it, but exactly the same car. So he must have been a Chevy fan. So that's pretty cool. If I can get the box to close. And we got T-Bird stock car. So we've actually finally got something a bit different. Now this one straight away I can tell is Tyco. All these ones in the yellow boxes are from Tyco era. So there we go. Again, pretty cool. Almost looks like that bonnet opens, but it doesn't. They've just done a really cool job on the lines. Again, lots of suspension. Just put that to one side. And again, another car is actually the same as the last, I presume. Looking, yeah, exactly the same. So some doubles here. So very cool. And then we got this Moms and Pops, which I think I've already got one of these. But it's very cool. So that's cool. So let's move that to one side. Just bear with me 2 seconds. I'll put it away. So that's all the NASCARs. Quite a few there. And now we'll start on the Corgi. And these are actually just some mixed cars, but they are all in lovely condition. So I'm just dropping loads. So let's just. So we got this Pontiac Firebird. Again, all unplayed with, all just been collected. And this is a really weighty piece because it's obviously Corgi do their die cast. They do very thick die cast, very substantially made. And this one happens to have a metal base, so it really is a weighty piece. But it doesn't roll very well. But still cool with the Schweppes soft drinks on it. So let's just put that away. This one is another Pontiac Firebird. Again, in the same. This one is slightly different. This one, has it got metal or is it plastic? Hang on. No, it's metal. But this has different wheels on it. So pretty cool. Then we've got Porsche 911 Turbo. Again, very weighty piece. Black with a gold stripe. Porsche down the side. And this one has, from what I can gather, a metal base as well. I think it says Porsche Carrera, I can't see. Got a bit of glare going on, but again, it's a cool piece. This one is the Ferrari 308 GTS. A bit dirt there on the side. Soon rubs off though. Again, pretty cool. Ferrari 308 GTS. And that's a good thing with these types of boxes. You can just pop them back. And we got another 4 to look at. So we have Renault Traffic, so that would be a van. And back when I was a kid, I used to work for a removal guy that used to drive one of these. So pretty cool. Nice crystal clear glass on some of these Corgis as well. Loctite. Made in Great Britain. You don't see that anymore. But that is a cool piece. I do like that van. Like I said, lovely clear glass, which is nice to see. So let's pop that one over there. Bear with me, I'm getting a bit losing room. Renault 5. In the blue with the BP team on it, so quite a cool piece in very nice condition. And we got the, I think it's Ford Capri, again very weighty. With the gold livery on it, in race car sort of, it's all got flared arches and everything. So there we go, Ford Capri 3 litre S. So that would have been quite a beast back in the day. And then the last piece is the Jaguar. It says track car. there it is in green. So pretty cool. And again, has that got a metal base on it? Let's have a little look. Can't tell, bear with me. Yeah, that's got a die cast base on that, and that is the XJS, I believe. Yeah, the Jaguar XJS, made in Britain. A bit of a die cast floor there. So that is today's cars. I've gone a bit quiet there, so I'm trying to take it all in. But like I said, it was definitely worth the money. I was definitely pleased to pick them up. Like I said, I don't know a massive amount about NASCARs, but it is cool to have some NASCARs in the collection there. There's quite a few little gems, and as I said earlier, I'm going to do a very small giveaway, and I'm going to give away a couple of these cars. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give away one. I think I'm going to give away this, because I've already got this in a couple of different colours, and plus this is quite nice because it strikes all sorts of collectors. So for instance, if you're a hatchbacks collector, or if you're a BP collector, and it's a nice car, nice clean glass, quite nice little details. You can actually see, if we can get it right, you can actually see it's got quite a nicely done interior. It's not got just the actual steering wheel is a 3-spoke steering wheel. It's not just a solid lump. There's even a bit of colour. You can see the handbrake there. It's got some separate wing mirrors. It's a nice piece, and it has its box, which I've put somewhere. So I'm going to be giving that away. And I think because I've got 2 of them here, I'm going to give away one of these Pontiac Firebirds as well. So we'll probably give away this as well. And again, this is metal body, metal base, nice and weighty, and it appeals to all the different collectors. So if you're a Pontiac collector, Firebird collector, or you like cars with different weird liveries, and Corgi had a habit of doing strange liveries and strange advertisements on their cars, but again, these have got pretty cool interiors for basic cars. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to be giving away. It's 2 cars. Let's put them into shot there. And the reason I want to give them away is because, like I said, I've been lucky to come across lots of vintage pieces over the years. I'm getting quite the collection of vintage Matchbox and vintage Corgi, and I might even chuck in a couple of these NASCARs as well, because I've got so many doubles here. But anyway, and also this is a subscriber giveaway only, so I'm gonna make sure that the subscribers that I pick out for this are the ones that regularly comment. Now, I don't mean to sound horrible, but I want these cars to go to people that, I suppose you could say, have sort of earned it. You know, these are going to be going to people that have supported my channel and have helped me get to where I am nowadays with the subscriber base that I have. So that's why I say this is a subscriber only giveaway. I'm going to do what I usually do next Monday, when I do the next Vintage Matchbox Mondays episode, or whatever it is I'm looking at, next vintage episode. So that's next week, next Monday. I will announce the winner of these 2 cars, and most likely I'll throw in one of the NASCARs as well, probably one of these. So in actual fact, I'll throw in one of these. So it's going to be all blue cars. Or if you have anything else there, yeah. So it's going to be all blue. So that's what I'm going to be giving away is these 3 cars. So if you want a chance to win, all you got to do, what I always say, just leave a polite, friendly comment, and I will put all the comments into a bowl on pieces of paper, and I'll pick out a winner, and I will ship these anywhere in the world. And like I said, this is to say thank you to all you who have followed me over the last few years. That is why I'm doing it. And with that, please like, share, subscribe, stay tuned for more vintage unboxings and other cool videos. And with that, I'll see you all very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.